Hello, hello. This is my project. I'll talk about my portfolio. In my portfolio, I've used some of the external like Font Awesome, Google Fonts, and so there are links. I've included my photo as my favicon. I've imported the CSS style here. So basically that's it. The title of my page is a portfolio stroke Bernard Oneka. So this is the HTML layout. That's how it is. I have the header and I have a main. Inside main, I have a number of content that is all linked. So, and I've linked here down my JavaScript. I've also created this button here. This is a button that changes the color of my page on click. So to view a little bit inside each of these ones, I will not go inside it. I will just go straight to the code. You'll have time to look through it. Let me go straight to my let me talk about my controls. I have controls that manages my page, and I will like to talk about them. So in my controls, I will check with the header. This is how the header is. I've said my names and the class, stated the class, given a brief about myself, and I say here button downloading a page. In the main section, I have content 2, and this content is all about me, where I describe what is about me. Okay, each of this content has information that it holds. Okay, you'll check that here I have some information about me, and the button for the CV. Then I went on and presented some skills here, and skills and the percentage rate of the skills scored, JavaScript, Django. Okay, and when I move out of this one, we go to portfolio. Inside this portfolio, I've the journey, kind of like a place that holds some of the project that I've worked on. Basically, this is something just for learning. It's not real projects in life that I've included, but I've included some video formats in the background and some text talking about the same project, and also some links to that very project. Okay, there are about 6 of them. There are about 6. Moving away from that, I will talk about the last section. Which is second last is about my notes. I've made one about my notes. Okay, my notes, is about the front end development. I've included some in hyperlinks. Okay, inside to move up around the page. Okay, you can call it the breadcrumbs. So I have included some details about my notes. These are the notes. So moving away from the notes, I have also created notes. These are all notes. Okay, I have contact page. At the bottom of my everything, I have these links that takes me back to the top of the page. Okay, those links takes me back to the top. This is the contact page for me. Now in my JavaScript, I don't have a lot of JavaScript. I've targeted the buttons. Okay, and I also targeted some controls on the page that I need for each content. First of all, I've decided to hide all the content from the screen in my CSS. Okay, let's first go into CSS. I've written a lot of CSS, by the way. Now these are my variables. These variables, okay, I have two sets of the variables. Now these variables, I've indicated them, they are the same, but some colors just changed, but the same names. What happened is that I wanted that when I click on changing the color of the page, some color of the text also should change depending on the background that has come. So basically I've set 2 backgrounds. You'll find that I have this dark background that some text are in green and other places and that, and then I have also this important color and this one. So these are the 2 color backgrounds that will switch. That's how I've set it. and I've written some CSS where I have hidden the page, the contents. I've been able to remove the content from the page. I want to view the blank page. Okay, they can only appear in the page on click. So this is how I set my on click. With I set the button and change the class on click, and this class, when the page changes on this class on click, that means that these colors are the ones that are going to be applied. Okay, I mean on click button. When we click this button, where is it? Yes, here. When we click this button of changing the background of the page, these are the colors that will be called to change, to put the effect on the page. Otherwise, these are the ones will remain. Okay, and so this is my JavaScript that this JavaScript basically has the button. Okay, and then my entire page, this is how the functionality runs. For each page, I loop through the content of the page and set it to active. So when it's active, okay, I want when active, I want this set of CSS to be applied. Active. Okay, I want this CSS to be applied. So that's how I've set my page for active. Okay, for active. Okay, it's repeated, but this is the one which works. So without wasting a lot of time, I'll take you through my page, and then this is I've called my function. I've also realized that here previously I tried to use the arrow function here, and with this statement of this. So basically I've discovered that arrow function actually does not work on this with this statement. It has to be given a function name, and then this will work. Okay, now you'll find here the arrow function here on these ones are working because we've not used the word this. Okay, the statement this. So that's why, that's another thing that I've learned during this hectic programming of JavaScript. Now my page looks like this. This is my page. This is change color on the page. You see the green will change. The green will change, and the color of the background. This is the shape, SVG. The background is the SVG color that I've used. Is a polygon that I've used, polygon shape. Okay, so if I click back, that means the two colors that appeared in my JavaScript are the one that are being played around with. I mean in my CSS, these two colors. You see, these two top and these two bottom. Okay, those are the ones that changes the background. Okay, on the first one, in the normal way, this is the one will appear. When you click the button, this will appear white, and the text that are in green in the first one will appear pink. Okay, so it's the opposite. So that's how my page works. So if we go to this is my home page, this is my about page. I listed some skills about me, my skills: HTML, CSS, CSS3, JavaScript, Django, Node.js, Python. And then the button, you can check out the button, they have some animation on it. Okay, and smoothly it works out, and the information about me. Now this page is my portfolio. You hover on it. Okay, it takes you to some of the links, GitHub, YouTube and so forth. So these are how my page, I designed my page. Now coming to the notes, these are the notes page that this is how I decided to design it. My notes, front end development. Still here, if you change the color of the page, you see this is how it looks like. And if I click on, for example, 12, it takes me at the bottom on 12 is here. And then I'll read through. Now if I want to go back to the first page, I'll click here, it'll take me back to the first page. Okay, so and this is my contact. That's how my contact looks like. So if I click here, that's in dark. Okay, that's how my contact, this still it hovers. If you hover over this is green, it's green. Even the background here, borderline background, but if I change, it becomes all pink, and the text that are in green becomes pink. Hover state is pink. You get it? So this is my page, how it looks like. That's my portfolio. for now. Thank you very much for teaching me and for allowing me learn this stuff. Otherwise, no way I could have been. So thank you very much. My notes are lifetime notes that will help me progress through the course and through my research and other things that I've learned. They are very important. This is the nicest way of keeping notes. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, so that's all I had to present for this assignment, my portfolio. That's my portfolio. That's my home. And I'm so glad to be in this class. That's me. That's my image. That's me. That's how I look like. Not in the dark like this, but that's how I look like. Thank you.